Hey, welcome back, everybody. So I had a company, Obdcar, is that right? Obdcar, yeah, sent me an email wanting me to collaborate with them. They have got a active fuel management AFM DFM disabler that they sent me. They sent that to me free. I didn't have to pay for it. They didn't give me any money. They said they like my reviews because I give honest reviews. So if I like something, I'm like, man, I love this thing. It's perfect. If I don't like it, I'm like, maybe you should try something else. So they said they want me to give an honest review. They've got over 2,000 reviews on Amazon. Of course, I'll leave a affiliate link in the bio or the description. But just looking at this thing, like it looks as good a quality as the Range active fuel management disabler that I've got in my truck now. It looks like there are four LED lights right here. So if they're obnoxious, I'll just put some black duct tape over them like I did the one that's in my truck now. Because at night, the one I've got I think is blue. It's really bright and it lights up and it's just kind of obnoxious and annoying. So if this has that, I'm just going to put some duct tape or black electric tape over that. But what I'm going to do is in the morning, I'm going to go to the gas station. I'm going to fill the truck up with gas, and then we're going to drive to Panama City. I'll make sure that the truck stays in V8 mode. I'll make sure that my transmission doesn't do all the back and forth shifting that your truck would do if it was going into 4-cylinder mode. So I'll make sure that all that stuff is acting the way it should. And then we'll check the gas mileage, the fuel economy too, to see what it does. If it works, it shouldn't be any different fuel economy. Like it either works or it doesn't, you know what I mean? We'll go to Panama City, and then on my way back from Panama City, I'll plug in my Range active fuel management disabler, fill the truck up with gas. We'll come back and then we'll check the gas mileage on there, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this. But I really want to appreciate OBD Car for contacting me, because nobody, like, this is my first one of these. So I'm kind of excited, kind of stoked, kind of nervous. But we're going to check this thing out and be as thorough as we can. We'll see y'all in the morning. All right, you all, we're out the door. I got my Obdcar AFM DFM disabler. I got my How to Kidnap a Mechanic t-shirt on. Link will also be in the description for this shirt. I designed it. I hope you like it. Help out the channel. But let's go get in the truck. Come on. Alright, we're at the Circle K and we'll get 87 octane gas. Move nozzles, select 87. 1 second here. We're just going to do apples to apples, make sure that, just make sure that the gas tank is full. Just want to make it even. Want everything to be the same as I possibly can. Alright, you ready, Dollface? Got my Dollface with me today. So what I'm going to do is set my cruise control. That way I have the exact speed the whole trip, you know, going forth and back and forth. So everything will be as equal as possible. One thing I have noticed on those blue lights down there, when you're stopped, focus right there. When you're stopped, it goes to 1 light, and when you're driving, it goes to 3 lights. Even if the truck is still in like drive, but if it's not in motion, it'll go down to 1 light. So I believe that this AFM DFM or whatever it's called is also monitoring the transmission. And if you're curious, my transmission temperature is 138 degrees Fahrenheit. We've been driving for probably 10 miles, and the air temperature outside is 74 degrees. All right, this is without the truck running. And this is nothing in gear. You got 1 light blinking, and then a different light comes on. Let's see what it does when I put it in reverse. Nothing there. When movement starts, lights go on in reverse. And it's the same. I didn't know because there's a light down there. Let's see when you start moving, those lights come on. But you see, you just got one light on right now, and I give it gas, those other lights light up. Our transmission temperature is still at 153 degrees, which is phenomenal. That's one of the problems with the Chevy pickup trucks is the temperature in a transmission gets way too high. Now I've had mine to say the temperature, the heater in it disabled, but you know, we've been driving for about 2 hours, and that's my transmission temperature, and it's 87 degrees outside. And you can verify how far I've driven by the mileage in my truck. All right, we got 22 miles to the gallon. All right, we're gonna stop this at 22 miles to the gallon because I'm gonna start getting into stoplights and things of that nature, and that really would kind of throw the test off because the fact that on our way home there aren't this many stoplights. So just try to keep everything situated. We're at 22 miles to the gallon after 2 hours of driving with this Obdcar AFM disabler. I will say the transmission is shifting smooth, and I don't know why I've got tires on one side of 39 pounds and tires on the other 35 pounds. But speed limit's 45 miles through here an hour, and temperature's 154. All right, 87 octane, getting ready to go in the truck. All right, and you never keep putting gas in your Chevy Silverado after it clicks like that, because you'll screw up your whole deal. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We're gonna hit the road. The Range is getting ready to go back in. Take that out. Put that in. All right. Let's see what happens. You can see the Range is in there now. We're up and running. We got 226611 miles, and starting off at 18 miles a gallon. Of course, I've been riding around Panama City, stopping and starting and stuff, so that's where we are. Let's see what happens. Showing you all I got the cruise set to the speed limit, so we're keeping everything as even as possible. The transmission temperature is 169, so it's a little bit higher, but it's also 95 degrees. We live, you know, about the same elevation as Panama City, so the road we were on, which is 20, is just, I mean, it's fairly flat, you know what I mean? It's just not a whole lot of hill. Like, there are hills, like we're going down a little bit of a hill right now or whatever, but there's just not a whole lot of hills. I mean, it's, you know, we're just a few miles off the coast, so it's fairly flat. So you see my transmission temperature is 154 degrees. That's fantastic. So this is where I am going to quit measuring the distance now, or the miles per gallon now, I promise. I lied. It's 22 now, so it's a dead heat. And this is about exactly the, you know, I mean, it's as close as it gets. So legitimately, you know, you're going to get the same from one or the other. All right, so it's 22 miles a gallon. So we are at a dead heat with each one of these automatic fuel management system disablers. So really the only difference is how much does one cost over the other one, at least for my truck. So I'm going to ride around tonight with the new one from Obdcar, see how bright those lights are, see if they're obnoxious, if you need to add tape, and then we'll get with the price and wind this bad dad up. So I'm going to run up to the store real quick, and we can see how bright all those lights are, and you can decide if you would put electrical tape on there or not. They're not anywhere near as bright as the Range active fuel management disabler, but I mean, it kind of shines down on my seat, so it might be annoying to some, it may not, but just to give you an idea, it's bright enough to shine on your seat. I've got leather seats in my truck, so I probably would go ahead and tape those up, just because, you know, it's just one less distraction that I have to worry about. It's not terrible, you know, in the daytime it's not a big deal. My truck is in park, as you can see right now, and I just want to give it gas and see if it changes from one light to three. And you can see that it just stays on one light, so it does monitor the movement of the truck. I don't know, you know, if it's just with the transmission, you know, it's wired to the transmission, or if it's monitoring the transmission, or you know, what all is going on, but it definitely knows when you're moving. Welcome back. So we've got the Obdcar versus the Range active fuel management disabler, and we've proven that both of these are identical as far as fuel mileage goes. We've proven that both of these will absolutely keep your truck, car, whatever, you know, you plug these into, they will keep them both into V8, so your engine will last a long, long time. We've proven that they both got pretty bright lights on there that, to me, are just, they need to be covered up. What does it boil down to? Basically, price. So the price for the Range active fuel management disabler is $187.50 right now on Amazon, with a 19% discount. The price for the Obdcar AFM DFM disabler, $75.98 right now, with a 16% discount. So the question is, am I going to use this, or I'm going to use this? I think this is going to probably answer the question for you. At least, I hope it does. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start using this one. I'm gonna keep this on my truck, see how long it lasts, make sure it's good quality. But I gotta tell you, you're talking, God, what is it? You're talking $110, $112 more for this over this. This is made in America. This is made, I believe, I don't want to lie to you, this is made in China. But to me, they're identical as far as what they do. So tomorrow this is going to get plugged in my truck, and I'm going to ride with this and see what kind of longevity it has. But I give it a big thumbs up. So listen, if you like this kind of content, if you want me to check out your product, I've got a 2015 Chevy Silverado 5.3 liter V8 4x4 Z71. Let me know. I'll send me something, send me your parts or whatever. I'll throw them on the truck. Unless it's very technical, then you better send somebody over here to put it on. What else do I got? I got a Sony a7S III camera. You want me to try something with it? More than welcome to reach out to me, and I'll get you my contact information. But I thank y'all for watching, and I appreciate Obdcar for reaching out, sending me this. I'm really excited that somebody decided to do that. Oh yeah, don't forget, you can buy those shirts on Amazon. I'll link that down in the description too. That would just help me out a whole bunch. All right, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next video.